everybody, it's Green Machine 55 here and welcome back. And today I am doing a couple of different things today. First off is I wanted to show off, as you may have known if you guys have been paying attention to, if you're a player of American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, or know of SES Software and all them, their games. They had recently released a free DLC. They've now introduced Volvo, the Volvo trucks in American Truck Simulator. In this case, I have the, let's see, I got my hands on the Volvo truck manager. Let's see, the Volvo VNL 730 with a long 6x4 300-gallon chassis, 730 cab, left-hand steering, 600 horsepower engine. Basically, I'll show you real quick. I guess I can't. Never mind. But like 600 horsepower. But yeah, and I hired some new drivers, and I bought a new garage over in Portland, Oregon, and bunches of new trailers and stuff. But anyway, I wanted to show off the Volvo VNL, and I actually wanted to do something new for you guys today. I wanted to introduce the other new thing that happened is special transport. For those of you who are already familiar with this, it's nothing new for you guys, especially if you were messing with it in Euro Truck Simulator 2. But anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? I already got a load in mind. Probably already see it in the thumbnail unless I used a different snapshot picture for my thumbnail today. But let's fire this baby up. And just to mention, I have a sound effects fix mod to fix the sounds for these, and I got one of the engines related to the sound fix. So here we go. Listen to that. Of course, I'm parking. Okay, let's get going. I guess we're going this way. I thought I was going to be going back the other way. I guess we're going this way. Back in the cab till we get there. Look, I got a custom steering wheel. And I got my little prize in the corner. The hanging, what you call it, hanging, a little plushy excavator. Where are we going anyway? Let's see, where is this special transport at? We're taking a special transport from Eureka, Oregon to Reading. Which, if I remember correctly, you know those really big dump trucks Not the really monstrous huge one that would have been way too big for even special transport, but the actual like ones that are just big enough they had to take them in sections like I'm about to do. That's what we're doing today. I was trying to find one where I was trying to get to a point where I could find one, because I was going to do something like I was going to do one where I was towing a house. I need to go faster than I meant to. Yeah, it's really easy to take off fast in this truck. This truck picks up speed fast when there's no load. I was gonna take like one of the houses or a tank, but or one of those little tanker things, but no luck finding those. So I guess we're taking this this particular load. Actually, good question. Which way am I going exactly? It doesn't really say. It just said I was coming up here. Oh, I guess I'm going. Oh, nope. I gotta do a little loop around. I will mention this is not the first time I did one of these transports, because I wanted to find out, because I kind of wanted to see what I was going through before I actually accepted it, and before I actually did a video of it, so I knew what to expect, so. What the? I was just going to say, is it here or did we miss it? I guess it is here. Okay. I don't know if it'll do the same introduction every time, because I was kind of curious whether that was going to be a one-time thing or not. But let's see if it does it again. If it doesn't, then I regret not recording ahead of time when I was attempting to do this the first time. Oh, yep, it is doing the same thing. There's me. There's my load. Part for an unfinished dump truck. Huge dump truck. I find it interesting to have the... That's interesting to see like a camera-vised little detail. And here's the notification you get every time. Attention, you're about to haul a special transport cargo. There are 2 escort vehicles which will lead you. Please be careful and follow their lead and suggestions in the route advisor. Special transports like this don't stop on a red signal and have the right of way in most situations. During these deliveries, checkouts are made more often to save your current progress. Who's this? Never mind. Put that on vibrate before it does that again. Hi, kitty. Anyway, sorry about that. Special transports like this don't stop on a red signal and have the right of way in most situations. During these deliveries, checkpoints are made more often to save your current progress. Anyway, like this, don't stop on a red signal. Yeah, I read that. Pay extra attention to the following. Avoid any possible conflict with the escort vehicles and keep the cargo between them. Do not drive out of the estimated route nor to filling stations, rest stops, etc. Obey speed limitations, which will be ensured by the front escort vehicle. Watch out for the overtaking traffic and other drivers on the roads. Change lane maneuver. Basically, the car in the back will move over first to pair traffic behind us. Then the front, then our front escort will go over next, and then us. Then it's safe for a player to move into the designated lane. So anyway, let's begin, shall we? And I'm going to step out. And it might help if I actually put my see. And I think we're going to stop here for a second, and we're going to make a quick little thumbnail. I'm going to make a quick little thumbnail, and we're going to be on our way. So I will be right back in a moment. Okay, and we're back. Okay, let's get a move on. Follow our escort here, and let's get going. I'm just nervous about how well I'm going to be able to squeeze between because I'm curious how the hell we're going to make it between here. I'm just curious how we're going to make it in between this, is what I'm wondering. Without possibly hitting these vehicles. That's a really tight squeeze and it's hard to see. Okay, there we go. Really hard to see. And it doesn't help that somebody is moving my mouse. Stay off there, buddy. Sorry. A certain buddy of mine is a pain in the ass and in my way earlier. I'm not trying to hit anyone. Jesus. There's not a whole lot of room here. Jesus. I'm surprised they let traffic on the bridge at all. Because I knew somebody was going to get slightly smacked. Oh, and there's no stopping at red lights either. Okay, this is where it's gonna get interesting to figure out how to get around all this. And yes, I know I have speed issues for this one, but it's really interesting. This is like the biggest loads I've ever taken in any of these games, so it's hard to judge if I stay inside the cab exactly how much room I'm allowing on either side to avoid smacking anything and how far forward to go, or whether or not to, cock a little bit to the right and then to the left to turn left, and vice versa. Oh, and take a look at the sign there. Closed. I'm wondering if I wasn't doing special transport, if that wouldn't have something over it saying it was closed there. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Gotta avoid hitting that truck and the sign. At least avoid hitting the sign and the poles, and or the side bar there. I'm supposed to be up to. Well, this is gonna be. Oop, took down a sign. Wasn't meaning to. It was close. It's supposed to be up to almost 40 miles an hour. This is gonna be. Hope you guys are having a good, have been having some good weeks. Oh, great. See, I knew I was gonna have issues. I so suck at special transport at the moment. Well, until I see other people on this curvy road, I am going to take over pretty much the entire road around this curvy road. Until somebody comes into view, because I would like to avoid smacking stuff if I can help it. Between 4 bedroom. Oh, and my buddy Dean is on my back. Or, well, not on my back, more like on my shoulder blades. Just chillaxing on my shoulder. Like a little fuzzy parrot. Oop, here comes a car again. I do find this interesting. The fact that you have like AI assistant drivers who are a lot smarter than your usual AI traffic. That's escorting you to your to the destination. What would make this a little more interesting and realistic, though, is if they had a system. I got caught on the barrier. I had to put the wheel up on the barrier. Wheel up on the barrier, or at least the part to the wheel. What was it I was trying to say? Brain fart. Oh yeah, what would make all this even more interesting is if they had if they would have had something like a mod, if they would have had something like an actual like a CB radio, and actually have the AI driver in front of you actually speak like okay, slow down for this or whatever, or we're going to be turning up here, get ready, or stuff like that. You know, a little communication about upcoming turns or upcoming vehicles. I'm gonna get a headlight offense if I don't out and turn these headlights on. I get a fence if I don't have my headlights on for the fact that it's starting to get dark out. Ew. I got caught on the barrier again. Urgh. It's hard to get around this when a freaking car got in the way. It's hard to get around it when you got a freaking car in the way. Oh, the fun part. Ooh. Getting just enough of a turn to get around that without smacking much. Without hitting anything. Jesus. Look, an old water tower. Says USA on it. Yay, destination's up ahead. Hopefully no more damn cars in the way so I can stay about the middle of the lane the rest of the way. Spoke too soon about that. Slow down. Yep, here we go. And I know I haven't used any of my turn signals up until now. Oh God. This is gonna be a big ass pain. Because I gotta try to get around a Kenworth. I'm getting out for this view. Something tells me I'll be lucky if I don't hit that pole. I know I just went over the curb, I know that. Oop. Who did I touch? What did I touch? Just as I thought. I hit the pole. I'm scraping by the pole. Now say, move your ass. I'm trying to get my ass far enough out so I can get around the pole, damn it. Without damaging the cargo much more than it already is. Okay. Now. Not turning here, so I must be 1, all the way up here and turning. Oh, this one is fun. A long ass turn here. And there we go. Woohoo! I mean, of course, we lost a little bit of money in XP because of 1.2% of damage. But woohoo! We did it! Okay, that was it. Do I like the Volvo? I think it's a good truck, and I think we are going to use this truck a bit more often until another model of Volvo or something else interesting comes up. But yeah, I'm hoping they add the other trucks too, because I know there's other trucks here in America they haven't really added. You had to get Mack trucks through mods and Freightliners. They need to get Freightliners. They need to get the Freightliners. They need to get Mack trucks. In fact, I think there was also, I don't remember, I think there's also Ford too, unless that was only in the foreign, over in the UK version. But yeah, on that, what did you guys think? What do you think of the Volvo VNL truck that I drove today, or the idea of the special transport cargo? I think it was pretty good, and yes, I'm definitely need some more practice at it. But we might do this again sometime. Maybe I'll have the house this time if I'm lucky. Next time we will probably be going into Euro Truck Simulator 2 and maybe trying to do a heavy cargo load or do a special transport in the UK. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!